Hello everybody, in today's episode I will show you how to change the CV boot on your Volkswagen Passat b5.5 4Motion. In order to complete this job you need a toolkit like I have right here. You will also need some WD-40 to remove the rusty nuts. You will also need some screwdrivers. I have here some flat screwdrivers, like this one. After that you will need a rubber hammer, a set of key like this one, and also a set of pliers. Here I have some Torx and bits to remove the nuts from the caliper and also to remove the CV axle. Here I'm using an impact gun, and you will also need a jack stand to lift the car up. Okay, let's begin. Okay, first all you have to do is to remove this nut which is holding this bar. After that you will have to remove the nuts which are holding the caliper mounted onto the subframe. After that you have to remove the bolt from this bar and also the bolt which is holding the suspension. I'm not going to show you step by step how to remove these bars because I also have a video where I show you how to change the suspension on this car. You can check it down into the description. So I removed everything from the suspension. This is the bolts which are holding the caliper onto its place, and I used this tool. And also, those are the bolts from the other parts of the suspension. This one goes right here, and we have another one which is going down here. And we also have this one which is holding this bar. After you're done with removing all the bars, all you have to do is to remove the brake disc, and then you will need a special key to remove the CV axle. To remove the CV axle, you will need a special 14mm tool. This is a special tool. This goes right inside of the CV axle. And now you can use your impact gun to remove it. And from here all you have to do is to push the CV axle back and lower a little the suspension, and after that it will come out. To remove the metal clip, just use your screwdriver, your flat screwdriver, and after that to remove the axle from the bar you just have to use the same bolt from the CV axle and push it back inside. After you remove the axle from the bar and the boot from the axle, just make sure you don't lose the two washers left inside. You will need those two washers to mount back onto the bar. This is my new CV boot, which I will mount onto the CV axle. It's not a new boot, but it's doing the job perfectly in order to keep the Vaseline inside and not split it everywhere. Now you just have to clean the CV axle with some papers or a towel, and after that we can mount the boot onto the bar, and after that we can mount the axle onto its place. Install the two washers back onto the bar after you install the boot. Just make sure you install them into the correct position. Just look when you disassemble it in which order they are installed, and after that you have to install it in the same way. To install back the CV axle, all you have to do is to take a big key like this one and put it over the axle. Hold it tight and just hammer it a little with the rubber hammer until it pops into its place. Now I'm using some zip ties to tie back the boot onto the axle. I'm using two zip ties, one in the front and also one in the back. After you're done with tightening the boot, all you have to do next is to put the CV axle back onto the subframe and install the nut. So I installed every part of the suspension back onto its place. Just make sure you tighten every bolt very good because you don't want to have anything loose. This is all you have to do in order to change your CV boot. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and found it informative, please leave a like and a comment down below. See you next time.